Hey guys, I have some big news, but I want to start by saying that making this video is terrifying. YouTube is such an interesting thing because when I made my first video, I had no idea what would come out of it. I also had no idea what would happen in my life in the process of documenting it. Originally, I made videos with the intention of helping people that were close to me that had questions about how I had invested in real estate. Then I had people I didn't know that started to watch the videos. They'd like, comment, subscribe, and this was exciting and kind of encouraged me to make even more videos. As I was making videos, my business grew and so did my real estate portfolio. I found myself in nasty evictions, weird altercations in door-to-door sales, in renovations, negotiations, successes, failures, and so much more, and I was able to document it all. I had the opportunity to make incredible connections with so many cool people, YouTubers, real estate investors, and others. I reached what I had considered my peak life. My family was healthy, I had more money than I knew what to do with, I was buying the cars, I was building my dream home, I was buying more real estate, and everything seemed like it couldn't get better. I was on top of the world, and then I found out that my brother Peyton and my wife Maddy both had cancer, and my world fell apart. It was really hard, but we decided that we would share our journey and that we were going to beat cancer and make it to the other side. I shared videos of Maddy's battle with cancer, and they ended up inspiring millions of people. And how could they not? She's absolutely incredible. Millions of you mourned with me as I battled with the reality of her being gone and tried to figure out life and what it would look like without her. I received so much love, support, and encouragement from people close to me, but also from people that I'd never even met. Then I met Jessica and the kids, and I shared our story, our experiences with grief, and how we fell in love, not only with each other, but with our kids. As we've blended our family, we've still tried to stay somewhat private, but we've shared our experiences, and what a blessing finding each other has been for not just us, but our family as well. I think for some of you that have followed the channel, you've kind of got to see real time me go from thinking my life was over to finding love in my passions in real estate and sharing my experiences, and just kind of see me go from a deep dark hole back to a place where I'm passionate about what I'm doing again. I've been able to do so many fun things with my family, to start investing in real estate again, and to start documenting it all here on the channel. Through this process, it's been super scary because there are those mean or cruel comments from people that are judging the decisions I've made. But the vast majority have been people that have been so kind, and those comments really do keep us going. I understand that sharing my story publicly gives people the opportunity to comment, and that's kind of what I signed myself up for. But there have been so many times through this process where I've been very close to just completely being done with social media because it's hard, it's terrifying, and a lot of those comments or things that are said really hurt. Every time I've really considered this as a potential option, the same thought has kind of hit me, and that is, are you doing that out of fear or out of hope? And this is a gauge I've tried to use with a lot of decisions in my life, especially after losing Maddy, because, and I've shared this quote a lot, but I would wish the experience on no one, but the perspective on everyone. And I really feel like I've been given this opportunity at more life than a lot of people get, with the perspective of life is so short and life is so much more meaningful if you're willing to do things out of faith and hope than out of fear. Being on social media is scary. Starting a business is scary. Investing in real estate is scary. Serving someone is scary. Loving someone is scary. It's all scary. I've come to find that everything good is scary, and all of these things have their risks and their worst case scenarios. But if you live your life out of fear of the worst case scenario, you never get the outcome you would ever want. Where alternatively, if you're willing to push forward, even when it's scary, with hope and faith, things usually turn out a lot better than they would otherwise. I feel like I'm still very lost trying to figure out the right direction to go with my life after everything that's happened. But I really wanted to try to do everything I could to make that next best step out of hope and faith rather than fear. So with all of that being said, I wanted to share with you what my plans are for the future. And it's terrifying. I'm scary, I'm nervous, but I'm also so excited to share it with you and see what happens next. I've realized that all of my success in life, sales, real estate, whatever it may be, was because of the people that I was surrounded by. I was so lucky to connect with incredible sales reps, mentors, real estate investors, YouTubers, and so many other people that really inspired me, lifted me up, and helped me get where I wanted to go. I know there are lots of people out there that haven't had this same opportunity, and I really wanted to create a community where anyone and everyone could get access to that kind of mentorship and help and connection with other like-minded people that have big goals and big dreams. This is why in the next couple weeks, I'm gonna be launching the Creative Cash Flow Club, a community where you can connect with other like-minded real estate investors, where we'll have monthly trainings, bi-monthly question and answers, and access to all of the courses and information that you could ever need to know how to invest in real estate, and hopefully a community that can help you through everything, whether that's real estate or life or anything else, to be able to get where you want to go. Nothing has helped me more than being around the right people, and I'm really hoping that this community will create that same opportunity for everyone that joins. All right, time to share with you the next thing that I'm super excited about. Now, some of you might not know, but last year I threw an event called the CDS Teton Retreat, and we opened it up for just 30 people to be able to come, go walk through a bunch of my properties, go up to my cabin. We went to the rodeo, we went boating. We just had an extraordinary experience, and this for me was the highlight of my year. Not only because I got to meet these exceptional people, but I was so inspired by them, and overall it was just a blast. After planning this and putting it together with Jess and getting to meet all of these people, it really inspired me and made me want to do more of these. It helped me recognize how much it helps to be around a bunch of like-minded people. And so not only are we going to throw this event again in September, but we're going to be doing 2 additional events this year. And so I'm so pumped for those of you that choose to come and be a part of it. The last thing I want to share with you, and honestly, it's the thing that I'm most excited about, is this year, Jess and I decided that we wanted to launch our own nonprofit organization. And this organization will be geared just towards those people that have lost loved ones far too soon. This is something that is near and dear to both Jess and I and our kids. And these situations are hard, and being close to them is hard. But we decided we never want to distance ourselves from that perspective. And so as difficult as it is, we feel like we've found some ways that we can really have an impact in these people's lives. And so not only will a good chunk of the profits from the other things that I just talked about, but also all of my other businesses will be going towards this. And I'm really hopeful that a lot of you, after seeing what we're doing and how we're using these funds to help people, will decide that maybe it's a great place for you to put money as well. Now, I know that's a very broad description of what we're planning on doing, but now that it's out here, we have to follow through, and we're really excited to make all of these things happen. If any or all of these things are things that you're interested in, keep your eye peeled not only on the channel, but on my website at www.chandlerdavidsmith.com. And keep your eyes peeled, because there are going to be limited spots in everything but the nonprofit organization. We'd love all of your help there if you're willing to give it. And guys, that's all I've got for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm so excited to continue to create content and do these things that give me life and made me excited about the future. And I'm so excited for those of you that I'm inevitably going to get to know better this upcoming year. So if you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, let me know in the comments. If you've got questions, I'm going to be watching these comments closely. And thank you so much for being here. Have a great day.